What's going on, everyone? So Ja Morant is an amazing talent. He lost in the first round of the NBA playoffs, but to the Lakers, who the Lakers just look absolutely incredible, absolutely dominant. And so there's no shame there. He did miss out on getting a Supermax, which is really interesting, right? What's his fate with Memphis gonna look like? There's a lot of drama going on with Memphis. It was 2-3 months ago that Ja Morant was getting suspended by Memphis for, beating up kids and brandishing guns and just acting reckless and just doing silly things. And then, we get the reports and all that stuff, and then he gets suspended for a little time, and he makes and releases that apology of, "I'm so sorry," the whole, nonsense. And the reason I say it's nonsense and not like, hey, he made this, this notable apology or nothing, is because the apology was complete nonsense. Ja Morant again did the same thing. This guy has to be the dumbest kid I've ever seen in my life. Like, look, Ja Morant is an absolutely incredible talent. I want to see the kid succeed badly. I do. I think he is an amazing NBA player and talent. But this dude just has these aspirations of being a thug or something. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. This guy is just doing all kinds of silly, goofy stuff. I saw this headline: Ja Morant suspended by Grizzlies amid review of IG Live video flashing alleged gun. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why are they suspending him again? Like, I swear to you, I didn't even think that this was a new incident, because I was just like, there's no way somebody would be this stupid. Like, that's all this is. This is stupidity at this point. This isn't like, when he did this the first time, I went in on him a bit. I defended him a bit. I talked about how he needs people around him to kind of give him guidance and stuff, right? And he needs, to be better. But he's old enough to know. So at this point, he is stupid. Like, there's no other explanation for it other than he just cares more about, trying to pretend and flaunt and walk around like he's some gangster than he does worrying about playing NBA games. Like, he obviously has a priority because he continuously does this stuff. He did it again. And this is what the Memphis Grizzlies said. So we are aware of the social media video involving Ja Morant. He is suspended from all team activities pending league review. We have no further comment at this time. And this was from the Memphis Grizzlies. Again, how stupid do you have to be? Like, it's ridiculous. He's over here on IG, again, flashing guns and trying to be all tough for what? I said this in the last video that I had to make about this, that I didn't want to make about this because I thought it was stupid then. And it was like, how dumb do you have to be to do it the first time? But you know what? Okay, he's a kid. We all make mistakes. Take your lump. He owned up to it. He's 23. He's making hundreds of millions of dollars. His dad, his friends, everybody is probably yes men around him. Nobody's probably telling him nothing because he's the breadwinner, right? Okay, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But I cannot give this kid the benefit of the doubt anymore. He's 23, he's not 3. Like, he's old enough to know, like, hey, the thing that got me in trouble was this. Let's go do it again on IG. He did it once on IG. Yeah, it's just, how stupid do you have to be? It blows my mind. And now this guy's gonna want a max, and he doesn't qualify for a super max. And like that, we've seen guys, very talented guys, get themselves kicked out of the league. I mean, Gilbert Arenas, he's probably the greatest example of like, don't do dumb stuff, right? Like, there's just, I like at a loss for words, literally, because it's just, I don't know how you could be this dumb. Like, you went and made an entire statement over this very thing, talking about how you need to be better and you learned your lesson and you had time to reflect, and you gave this total BS statement. You don't think everybody now know, like, you're screwed now, dude. You don't think the NBA is probably going to want to use him as a lesson? The reason the Memphis Grizzlies suspended him immediately the first time was because they were hoping the league would stay out of it, right? And now they're doing the same thing again this time. The Memphis Grizzlies are trying to protect him. They're not going to be able to protect him this time. I don't think Adam Silver is going to slap him on the wrist twice, because this would just be a terrible precedent, right? I mean, and a lot of people talk about how Adam Silver is soft and he doesn't, penalize guys, which I don't mind. People make mistakes as long as it's not something crazy. Like, Silver is a great commissioner. I do. I really think he's done a great job. Can he be a little lenient? Sure, but come on, it's a bunch of kids. Like, most of the time, they're not doing anything this ridiculous. But now in this instance, I think Adam Silver needs to throw the book at this guy. Like, I'm not saying like end his career or anything like that, but I would suspend him for the season. You want to go and be a gangster? Go ahead. Now you got a whole year off. You just, you want to talk about detrimental to the team? Because the problem is they gave him a slap on the wrist and they said, hey, we're going to give you a couple games, like, hope you learn your lesson. And he got there, made a statement, lied it to everybody's face, and just did it again. Just said, what are they going to do? Okay, well, now I think you need to really set an example. All right, enjoy your year off. I would suspend him for at least a year. And, look at what they did to Kyrie Irving. Like, seriously, think about what they did to Kyrie Irving. They were trying to make him go to, like, classes and do all kinds of stuff in order to play basketball again. And Adam Silver was behind it and on board. But Ja Morant, like, I would make him go to, like, gun meetings and, like, all kinds of stuff, sit through therapy and find out what's going on. Be like, look, you have a whole year. You have to complete these things if you want to come back. Because you're not only saving his career, you might be saving his life. Because you don't think that there's people that are going to press this guy? You don't think that there are people that are watching him walk around acting like he's some, high-class G? And you don't think that they're going to check him on the street? Like, this dude is playing with fire. We have seen real people get their lives taken just trying to better their lives. It's ridiculous that he's running around trying to be all cool for what? I get he's 23, but come on, he's old enough to know that this isn't how you behave and conduct yourself. And you're not living in some ghetto. You're not in the struggle. You don't know what the struggle is anymore. You living in some mansion in the suburbs with your dad over here fighting Shannon Sharp. Like, again, I said it last time, I'll say it again. He has no real role models. He has no real examples. He just doesn't. Because there's no way you have that and you're continuing to do these things. He needs somebody to put their foot in his ass is what he needs. And nobody's going to. So the NBA needs to. Because again, you're not only helping this kid, because again, he's a kid. He's 23 years old. But you're not only helping this kid with his career, you may also be helping to save this kid's life. I'm telling you, I'd be like, look, no, I gave you the chance. And now I realize that you're a liar. And just, you want to live this lifestyle. Okay, tell you what, go take a year to think about it. In that time, you can either A, go live that lifestyle. If we see anything like that again, that's another year. I mean, keep making your decisions. Like, I'm telling you, I would be strict. You got a full year suspension. If you can be on your best behavior for a year, we'll let you back in the league. If you can't, then don't. Oh, also in that time, we need you to go through therapy. We need you to go through, go maybe some victim impact stuff. Like whatever it is that he's got to go through to see and realize, like, this isn't a game, dude. Like, why do you want to be some G so bad? Like, why do you want to do this so badly? Like, you are 1% of 1% of 1%. Because literally, he's not just a guy in the NBA, right? He's not just a starter in the NBA. He's one of the faces and best players in the NBA. He's 1% of 1% of 1%. This guy is an incredible, insane talent. And he's out here acting a fool for what? For who are you trying to impress? You won. You won. You have all the money, all the girls, all the cars, all the you can do anything you want. Anything you want. You won. You won. But no, you'd rather be on IG. Like, if you're going to do this stuff, why are you dumb enough to put it on video? Like, that's the other thing I don't understand. You did this once on IG. Like, why are you trying to look cool to your IG followers? None of them care. You don't know any of them. What, you need their approval that badly? You need their attention that badly that you have to do this again? It makes no sense. Like, this guy has to be the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, this, it's just, you're throwing away your career for what? So that way you can pretend like you a G. I don't get it. Make it make sense, please. If you're watching this video, make it make sense. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. So I have a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. This is just ridiculous. But anyway, love to hear your thoughts.